All right. So we have another question. It says in the diagram below, ray OL is perpendicular to segment DX. So again, it also tells us that these two angles are congruent. If those two angles are congruent, then these two must be congruent. Once again, we know that these two triangles are in fact congruent. So again, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and write them facing the same direction. Why? Because I want to know what sides correspond to each other.
Both triangles are congruent, or did you just say that wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry, both triangles are similar. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, both triangles are similar. So we'll take this one right here. This will be B, this will be O, and this will be P. I'll go ahead and do the second one over here, and I'll go ahead and write this will be X, and I know this will be O, and that will be B. All right. So we know the hypotenuse here, which is BO, which is going to be 12, and we know PO, which is 10. Now we have a situation here because do we know what BO or OX? We want to find out what OX is equal to. All right, but we know this statement. We know the statement that we have BO plus OX is equal to 13, correct? So if we know that, we know what OD is. OD is actually going to be what? Or DO is actually equal to 13 minus OX, correct? So here we could go ahead and plug in. This will be 13 minus OX, and this side will be just OX. Do you guys see that? So now we created, we could go ahead and write a proportion with these two given information. So the proportion will be 10 over 13 minus OX is equal to 12 over OX. And to simplify it so you guys could see it a little bit better, let OX equal to the letter M. Alright, so we can make it easier so it won't be, you know, too much over here. But let's go ahead and rewrite it. This will be 10 over 13 minus M is equal to 12 over M. Now we're going to go ahead and solve for the variable. The variable, we only have one variable, the letter M. So we want to bring it up. Remember I told you guys before that when you're solving for the variable, it should not be in the denominator. So how do you bring this M up? Multiply what?
By M.
To both sides. You multiply M here, you multiply M there. The M's cancel out here. We have 10M over 13 minus M is equal to 12. Now we want to get rid of this right here, so what do?
Wait, no,
we multiply by 13 minus M.
Multiply by 13 minus M. What do you do to one side? You do to the other. This will cancel out. We're left with 10M is equal to what's 12 times 13? 156. And last but not least, what's 12 times negative M? Now, what is the next step in solving for M?
Adding 12n.
Add 12n to both sides. This cancels out. This gives you 22. M is equal to 156. What's the last step in solving for M? Divided by?
22.
M is equal to?
7.09.
7.09. And it says, round your answer to the nearest hundreds. 7.09. Alright? Well, what you have to do here is now you could plug that back into over here because we want to find OX. Well, if we want to find OX, well, we just stated before that OX is what? So what's my answer going to be?
7.0.
That is my answer right there.